is Noa Bash. I'm from Atlanta. I started skating last May during the pandemic, and I got into park skating about 6 months ago. When I started skating, there was like a couple people who would come out and I would like see them around Atlanta, but since then it's really exploded. There's always other quad skaters at the parks, always people to like learn from and skate from. And it's really cool with like the people who've been skating for like 6-7 years to be able to skate with them and learn from them, but also like grow with newer people. Other questions were there? So honestly, I haven't seen any other quad skaters in Asheville. I've skated here twice. I've seen friends post videos here, but they're all like coming in from out of town. I don't know how many quad skaters there really are here. I've been told that there's a lot of them that come out. There's probably like a Untitled Chapter or something. I don't know that. But with like the quad scene blowing up in other cities, it's definitely going to be blowing up here too, and especially with it getting warmer. And like if there's not like a spot here for people to get like the equipment they need for skating, then it's going to make it that much harder to get people like actually at the skate parks. And with how like male dominated these spaces are, getting more female bodied people into the skate park is so important, because like why the fuck would you want just a sausage fest? I don't know if I can say that in your class interview, but like I don't know, like it just seems a lot more interesting to like have different types of people and more diversity at the skate park, which is what like quads and inlines like adds to it versus just skateboards. Yeah.
Alright, this one's for you in your class video. Roller skaters, it's decent except for they be getting in the way like a lot, and they be eating shit and having nowhere to run off to because it's attached to their feet. Okay.
Hey, I'm Olive. We're here at Food Lion Skate Park, and we're talking about quad skating and about the rise since quarantine started and the rise in popularity of that. And yeah, I think there's definitely been a big jump in skate sales as well. For a while in the beginning of quarantine, we couldn't find them because they were all sold out. So that definitely shows an increase in popularity. Yeah, see a lot of skaters around here, but also at Carrier Park in Asheville.
My name is Carolyn. I guess I would consider myself to be a roller skater at this point. If I have to choose a label, I'll choose that comfortably. I got my skates in December of 2020, which was kind of, that's like 5, 6, 7 months into quarantine. And when I went to go find skates, I started looking everywhere online, and everything was sold out because roller skating had picked up so rapidly during the quarantine, and for obvious reasons, because you can be outside, you can be alone, and a lot of people find it to be very therapeutic, which I agree with. So I decided for my 27th birthday that I was gonna spend like $300 on skates, and which I did, which are these beauties right here. And as soon as I got them, I came to this park, and I was shocked to find that there were so many people with these skates, like with quads, and I hadn't seen that. Like, I've been to this park a bunch. Before quarantine, like, nobody had these skates. And, yeah, so I came out here, I just started talking to people, and, it seems like it's just something that brings everyone together.
fall. Garrett is going to show us how.
We're here at the Skate Fundamentals Workshop that Asheville Roller Skate put on today, which has been awesome. We've got about 30 people here who turned out for the workshop, and we've got skaters from really all over the region who came, including people from Greensboro and Greenville and probably a couple other outlying areas. So we had a great mix of beginners and people who just got their skates and people who've been skating for 20, 30, 40 years. So it's been fun. I have seen a big spike in interest in roller skating locally since the pandemic and the shutdown, because I think people recognize that it's a really nice way to be active and you can kind of do it solo, and of course you can do it outdoors. So I've definitely seen a big spike in interest. I think that a lot of people were frustrated in Asheville because there was such a big interest nationally, even internationally. You couldn't actually get skates. For most of the year, it was like everyone was on back order. Even like international distributors, you had to be back ordered for like 6 months. So I feel like now we're at the point, it's 2021, people who wanted to order skates last spring probably just finally got their skates, and everybody's just ready to get out and feel like a kid again. That's how it makes me feel.
There's definitely a revitalization of roller skates, roller blades, something going on. I was saying if you get on TikTok, it's full of ladies doing their routines, skating, and men. And I just noticed just recently it's blown up, the videos. So then when we came down here and saw that everyone else was doing it, I knew there was some sort of revitalization going on.
I was at the skate park 2 days ago, and there was a bunch of quad skaters using the bowl for like 10 minutes, and this guy on a bike came in, hit the clamshell behind them, and just knocked these two girls down. Like, they were probably like this thin, like these girls are tiny. I could pick them up and throw them over my shoulder, and this guy on a fucking BMX came and just whammed them from like a very big obstacle where you get a lot of speed from, and it's just like, there's just not as much respect towards female-bodied people at the skate park. And then, like, we could get into like the trans identity part of it, because I know a lot of trans women at skate parks who get harassed. I was talking to a friend yesterday, and they were saying that a couple days ago at my local skate park, 50 people went and like beat up a trans kid. So like, the amount of like spatial misogyny and just misogyny in general that comes from skate parks is a really toxic environment. And it just takes like everyone at the skate park actually doing something about it for that culture to change. And people who are like actually good at skateboarding and don't have an inferiority complex about it, they're really chill, great people, I love them. But like, the people who have some sort of complex about them, like, they can just be very aggressive towards female-bodied people, or just people who are better than them. And there's just no need for that at parks. Like, we're all just trying to have fun out here.